Hello, my name is Arnold King, and I'm with Kval Machinery. Today we will be replacing the back pop-up vents on an Edge that was built in 2006. This video will cover any Edge from the early 1990s up until present. To start out with today, we're going to go through the different procedures on how to do this changeover of the replacing the old vents and putting a new one on. So to get started, we're going to go through the tooling needed to do this process. Step one in replacing your edge vents is making sure you have all the materials here. So for this, to change out the stops, we need the following items. We need a lockout tag out. There's only two of those, one for the electrical and then one for the air. We're going to need our vents, two pieces of that. Now some of these older machines had two small pieces and one large piece, so when you order your new pop-up vents, measure each length that you have and let us know that if there's two or three, and then we can get you the right fencing material. Okay, and then the other tools we'll need is a countersink, a 3-wing cutter bit, a standard cutter so you can cut the top of the fence if it's too tall, and then we have blind transfer punches. The blind transfer punches is the one we strongly recommend, but if you don't have them, you could also use just a regular transfer punch. When you take your old one off, you use transfer punches to put the holes in the new one. You're also going to need a drill index, an Allen wrench, and then a drill. So these are all the tools that you need to accomplish this job. Okay, the next step is to replacing this fence is we got to do a lockout tag out to be safe. So we're going to turn this disconnect handle to the off position. We're going to pop out the red tab, put our lock in here, turn it, take your key out, double check it, doesn't lock, so that's locked. And then the next step is going over here to our air. We can turn our air off. Put our lock in there. Remove the key. And as soon as the air bleeds off, we'll be safe to go in there and work on the machine. Perfect. Okay, the next step is to remove these two to three stops, depending on your vintage. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a 5/32 Allen wrench, put it in to the Allens, and then just remove them. And you're going to do this with all your, there should be, on the big one here on your far left from the front of the machine, that's going to have 8 screws. And then depending on down here, you're either going to have 2 small ones or you can have another large one. So we're going to go ahead and remove all these now. That's the next step. And then we'll go ahead and show you how to attach your next rider test. Back fence, okay? Good. Okay, we're going to put the blind transfer punches in this second block over here. You want the point facing you, and then you go ahead and put it into this little tool here. And basically all we're going to do is we're just going to screw it in. And we're going to do all 4 of them the same way. And by doing this, once we bolt up that piece of wood, we're just going to tap it with a light hammer on the back, and it's going to mark them so we can get an accurate spot where these 4 holes need to go. So as soon as we get all these in, you didn't want to go in, right? There it goes. Okay, you can see they're just sticking out just a little bit here on all 4 of them. So what we're going to do now is we're going to bolt up this wire tex rag to clean that off, probably better. Put one in there. Okay, now we have all these nice and tight. Come over here, and I'm going to put it up right here. I'm just going to lightly tap it. And then now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this off, and then I'm going to drill out and countersink this side here. So I'll come back and bolt it up, and it'll be ready to go. But if you don't have those blank transfer punches, you can always use those regular transfer punches and just clamp up these pads to the old one, transfer punch them, and then drill them out that way too, and they should match up pretty close. Okay, now that we have the fence drilled out, countersunk, and bolted up, we did this to both fences. They're both up. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go ahead and remove all of our tools. We're going to lock the gate up. We're going to take the lockout, tag out off the electrical air. We're going to boot up the computer, and we're going to home the machine so we can start cutting the fence. Once the machine's homed, what we want to do is we want to pull up wind ladder. Now I have it in the background here, so what I want to do now is in wind ladder with the program up, we want to go online, monitor, and we want to do a couple things here. We want to go to, on this one here, I want to extend the side stop. So I want to go look for Q60, list, and then I want to go to the output, down here at output, and there's one here, side stop up, fence cut. So if you click on it, and then you right click on it and hit set, it popped up to stop. Okay, so now that we got that, what I want to do is I want to move the head down to the outfeed end. So we go maintenance, and then Kval, and then pick on the green, the gray screen up here, and you go back to Kval OK, and then we want to jog the x-axis forward, and then if you just drag that, it'll come across. What we're doing is we're bringing the head all the way down. Out of here for a quick second, and I want to type in CB3. That makes it go from 3 degree to 0 degree, and you'll hear a little air click, and then it'll come up to 0. Then I'll go back to maintenance and go to Kval, and then Kval OK. So we're back to our jog mode. So what I want to do is before I do that, I want to go back in here. And I want to find M2002, and that's going to extend the router forward. And there it is there. And I go over here, and I want to extend that router. Just hit set there. So that brought my router out. So we're going to go back to our Kval menu, or Kval screen here, and I'm going to go forward with my C. And I'm going to watch that router come out. See it as we get closer, it's slow. So I'm going to raise it up. Bring it out a little bit more. See it coming out. And you want to make sure that whole router bit is on the fence. And this time looking at it, it looks good enough. Okay? So we got it there. So what I want to do now is I want to turn that router on. So if I go back into my wind ladder program, I'm going to look for M50, or excuse me, Q50. Q50. And then I hit my list. And over here it says Start Router Fence Cut. If I click on it, highlight it, and then right click on it, hit set, that turns my router on. Okay, so at this point, I'm going to go back into my Kval screen, and I want to make sure my settings are real low, and I'm going to drop it down. So if you see where it says 3200 there, I'm dropping it down to 400. That's the lowest I can go, and I'm going to go down. Okay. So this is kind of hard to do. What I'm going to do is I'm going to focus on that, but I'm going to drop it down and hit the space bar. It's going down real slow right now. Okay, I'm down pretty close. I'm going to bring it back into because it could get deeper, it could get shallower. But once you make that first cut, it only goes pretty fast. Now that the router got all the way to the other end, we can really monitor how much we drop it. So as you can see, my y-axis up here is at 400 for speed. And if you look up here at the top where it says y-axis, it's at 0.221. I'm going to drop it down, and I want to go down about 10 to 15 thousandths, okay? So I went down 10, so I dropped it down. It was about 15 thousandths. So now I can just start going forward again. So I hit my forward, and it'll just start cutting. So we want to do that until that three-wing router bit is about an eighth of an inch below the fence. So we're going to continue on until we're done cutting this, and then we'll be ready to put in that three-wing cutter. Okay, now we got the fence cut down to where we want. If you take your blade and put it parallel on the back fence, you come in, you can see, you can see right here when it comes in, it's below that fence. So that's what we're looking for. We want it below that fence. I like to keep the fence up as high as possible, so you get, when you push your door up against it, you've got more material to push against. So as you can see, we got about a 16th below the fence, so we're good now. So we're going to shut the machine off. So what we're going to do is we're going to come in here, and we can exit out of this one for now. And then I'm going to go into wind louder, and if you click on that for start router, right click on it, hit reset. That'll turn that router off. You can probably hear it's getting quieter in here. And then we'll retract the router. So I'm going to go over here, hit list, and basically right click on that, hit reset. That retracted the router. The router's on, it's out of sight. Okay. And then at this point, what you need to do is you need to shut down the machine and do a lockout tagout procedure, and then we'll put that three-wing bit in the router, and then we will bring it back up, home it, and then we'll cut the front side of that fence to complete this project. Okay, when you remove the bit, this is a double locking nut. So what I do is I just broke it loose once, it's going to tighten up again, and then you're going to need to use a wrench a second time and break it loose a second time. the bit. So we're going to pull it out. Doesn't want to come out. And then what I generally recommend doing is once the bit's out, pop the collet out, blow out this inside here, and blow this all out before you put a collet back in there. Okay, now we got the three-wing feather bit in there. We have it just above that shaft, just above the fence. You want it about 10 to 15 thousandths above the fence. And then you want it out in front of the rider section a little bit. Maybe like not quite a 60, maybe a 30-second. And then what we need to do is we need to come in here to our jog screen. And what we want is we want our Y-axis at 400 and our Z. It's very important to have these at very low settings. So what we're going to do is we're going to turn the router on, and then what we're going to do is we're going to back the Z-axis out until it nicks the fence, and then we're going to stop it there, and then we'll cut our fence. So let me get that set up, and then we'll come back.
Ready?
Okay, we're going to start backing that router bit up until it hits the fence. We're just going to nick the fence and then we're going to stop it. So he's backing out. We have it at the very tip of that fence. Okay, he just nicked the fence, so now what we're going to do is we're just going to go in the minus direction on the X and start cutting. Okay, we're cutting now. But the purpose of this is we need to cut it just like it is, and if the whole fence looks just like that on the first cut, we're good. But if any part of it loses or still has a little bit of that brown, we'll have to recut it one more time. Okay, if you look at the fence now, you can see all the way down on both fences. It's all nice and it's like a new cut. And that's what you want. You want that new look cut. You see any brown like at the beginning, then it's not quite done yet. The other thing you want to make sure is that fence is lower, it's not lower than the fence that's cut down. So if you go down plus, right there, it's about 6 of an inch. So it's good. So what we can do now is go ahead and turn the router off and then calibrate the machine, and then you're good to go.